Hello, it's Richard Wilson coming to you from the Grand Cayman Island, and I was here to speak at an investment conference, but recently I've been thinking about how much our business has improved once we moved into some Class A office space and really got a more professional environment for all of our employees. Before, we were really crammed into a very small office and had 4 or 5 of us in one room, and in the summertime it was just brutal hot, and it was just brutally kind of annoying for everybody because it was such a small space. So what I encourage you to do is imagine how much more productive and powerful your business would be if you were actually in some professional office space. I think many people, want their business to be at a certain level before they add a new employee, or before they get professional business space, or before they do a certain type of advertising. But really, you need to experiment with these types of things as soon as possible, because a good analogy is a wood stove. If you want more heat from the stove, you got to throw some wood in, and it might take some energy or some money to get that wood and throw it in the fire. But if you want more heat, you got to throw the wood in first. So in your case, if you have no employees yet, sure, it might be better to hire 1 or 2 employees and have them work out of a home office or a sublease of a tiny office or a one-room place. And with our team, we waited a bit too long. It definitely cost us some money. We had 4 or 5, a team of 7, but there was 4 or 5 of us on site in one tiny office. And I think that our team's productivity and I think the loyalty of our employees to our team has gone up since we've gotten Class A office space. So there's many different benefits of doing so. A couple of them that I've written notes on here, besides employee loyalty, is being able to meet with clients in person at your office, and not only have them, not only have you not be ashamed of your office, but have them be impressed by the level of professionalism in your office. Maybe before they heard 3 members or 5 full-time team members, and it sounded like a business maybe being ran out of your bedroom or your garage, and really those team members were part-time contractors who work for you 1 hour a month. Maybe they were afraid of that on some level. Maybe they thought in their mind there's a 5% chance this business doesn't really exist in the real world. Another couple of benefits that I didn't expect from doing this move to a larger, more professional office space is we have now 1 office room that's just for video recording. Obviously, I'm not there right now. It's more fun to record videos while speaking at conferences and places like this, but it is a benefit to have a recording studio set up in your office for many types of businesses who need to produce consistent content. A couple other benefits that I didn't really see happening is that in a more professional office space, I believe people take their jobs more seriously. Even myself as the owner of the business, I find myself dressing up more while I go to work just because it's a more professional office space, and I feel like this is like the real deal now. We have a real business, we have a real team of employees, we have real overhead. I need to really, crank out results in our business. So it's not so much the pressure of the overhead of the rent, it's really just the environment of being in a professional office space that's really driving our business forward and really helping in an unexpected way. Another thing is that I used to be not so much of a morning person. I used to work at nighttime, often working until 2, 3 in the morning many times. And I would get up the next morning, 8 a.m., be in the office by 9, get up at 8:30, be in the office by 9:30. And, it worked okay. It worked all right. I figured if I got the work done, it didn't really matter when. Nowadays, though, for some reason, being in the new professional office space, I've been getting up at 4:50 in the morning to 5:15 in the morning every morning. My commute is very short. It takes me 10 minutes to get to work at the most. And I'm at my desk by 5:30, 5:45 in the morning, which means since we're on the West Coast, I'm at my desk at the same time as my East Coast counterparts. It also means that when lunchtime rolls around, I've got 7 hours of work in already, so I can either be done working in the early afternoon, have some afternoon meetings without being distracted from my top goals, and really I get 2 or 3 hours of work in before a single employee shows up. And part of my job is supporting my team, a lot of my job is supporting my team, and they constantly have questions. I need to be working with them and helping them, and by coming in early, I'm able to get my top priorities done without that distraction, and then when they get there, I can be more in the state of mind of being helpful to them instead of worrying about my top priorities for the day. So there's some things here which I've talked about in moving into a more professional office space that are obvious, things you've probably planned on happening, but there are several things that have helped our business grow and more than pay for the rent that we pay each month that are unexpected and kind of counterintuitive. So I hope this video has helped you if you're looking at building out your team. It doesn't matter whether it's a investment fund or wealth management related business or a small business of some other type. I think really moving into the most professional office space you can get in a ideal location, whether that's close to where you live or close to the heart of downtown, etc., has some really great benefits, and just wanted to really re-emphasize that in this video. This is Richard Wilson. Thanks for watching.